What's going on, guys? Welcome back to 863 Bassin. So we're gonna do a little unboxing. We got the Super 6-Sack, and I went shopping over at 6centsfishing.com, and some of them are off that 60% off end of year summer sale, so you don't want to miss it. Where, like every month, we do an unboxing of the Super 6-Sack, so let's get into it. So every month I get the Super 6-Sack from 6 Cents Fishing. They send in these nice little velvet bait bags right here. They close with little satchels. This one's hunter green with little yellow drawstrings, nice white fish bones right there. Awesome, I love that design, it's so nice. So let's get into it, see what we got this month. First up is a Crush 50S Silent, and that is in chartreuse blackback. Awesome color. Awesome color. Dirty water killer right there. Everyone knows chartreuse blackback works awesome. So we'll get this out of the package. I'll give you guys a little close-up, my little review on it. Good. There she is. Chartreuse, blackback, red eyes, little orange right there right underneath the chin. Nice clear bill. Good color, and completely silent, nothing. So when you're in that dirty water, sometimes you want a lot of rattles. Everyone's throwing rattles, everyone's throwing noisy baits, and something silent might just get the bite when nothing else will. The reason why I like getting these Super 6-Sacks is because sometimes I'll get stuff that I'm not gonna buy on my own. Normally I go for the big rattles and stuff like that, especially going clear water, and getting something like this that's silent is something I normally wouldn't buy, but it has the perfect time and place for it. So thanks to Super 6-Sack, I'm getting something that I wouldn't normally buy, but now I have it. So that's also one good key feature why I love getting this subscription. You guys know that we have fall approaching, and fall means they go up shallow. They start chasing bait fish. They start keying in on that bait fish. So I got another Curve Finesse Square Bill, and this right here is in Shad Fantasy. Now I have this in the standard Crush 50X, and it has caught fish for me. So I'm excited to see what this little dude's gonna do. Sometimes you gotta downsize your baits, especially when they're keying on just smaller food in the lake. So that is Shad Fantasy. Transparent, has like a hex pattern on it. Good little shallow color. I'd definitely be throwing this in clearer of water. A little smaller of a bill right there. Fat body, little lip, big old eyeballs. That's 2 down. Next one up is the 6 Cents Divine Series Shaky Heads. And these are 1/4 ounce, 3/0 green pumpkin color. Y'all know I love some shaky heads. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys know I love throwing the shaky worm. I just love showing the clouts. You could even throw the stroker craws on these things, and they work good. Just hop them along, sit there, let it sit still, just shake your rod a little bit. It's one reason why I call it a shaky head. Make that straight contact with the bottom. I'll give you guys a close-up of these. I'm a big fan of their shaky heads. I like how they come in these little clamshells. It's terminal tackle. I mean, it's honestly I'm not worried about too much, but just the thought of them putting on a clamshell, just keep everything nice and neat and paint from them knocking on each other, chipping or anything like that. So let's knock one of these out. I'll give you guys a little close-up of it. Nice screw lock design. Big old sticky sharp hook. So normally I get about 3 hard baits, 2 soft plastic, sometimes 2 hard baits, terminal tackle and soft plastic. So we got the 2 hard baits, we got the terminal tackle. So now into some soft plastics, and they sent us June bug red stroker craws. And who doesn't love Junebug Red? If you're in Florida, you're not throwing this color, man, you are missing out. This color works awesome in clear water and dirty water. And these little claws are little kicking little machines. You break those two appendages right there, these dudes kick. So, last but not least, we have some Ned fries. I'll give you a little closer of these if you haven't heard of these. This is more of their finesse approach. It has a ribbed body on all three sides except right there on the bottom. It's nice and flat. So that's it for this month's Super 6 stack. We got the Ned fries, we got the Stroker Craws, we got the Crush 50S Silent, we got the Shaky Heads, and we got the Curve Finesse Square Bill. So I'd say that's a good box this month. Now that that Super 6 stack's out of the way, let's break in to the big heavy box. See what we got. Like always, I'm always checking the site. I'm always looking for the newest and greatest thing. I'm always restocking on stuff. And right now they have a huge sale still going on. It's a end of summer savings sale. And you can pick up worms, packs of shaky worms for what, $2 and some change. Everything on there is worth. They go from hats, baits, soft plastics, shirts, everything. So I went over there, I snagged a whole bunch of stuff. You should too. Make sure you use my code 863BASSIN10. I'll save 10% off your purchase. Save a little bit more money. Right now it's 60% off. Use my code, it could be 70% off. So why not? Unless you like spending more money. Right off the bat, I went and got 2 big old packs of the 9.5 inch shaky worms. I have 2 colors, Plum Melt Magic and Dark Water Bug. I like always getting something for clear water, something for dirty water. But that's it. That's a huge shaky worm. Great colors too. Black and purple and blue flake. And this is more of like a pumpkin, red bug, and a whole mixture of like, appears to be like 5 or 6 colors. I personally have not thrown this color. That's why one reason why I picked it up. Because that thing looks good. I mean, look how good those colors look. Ooh, that Plum Melt Magic looks good. That Dark Water Bug, I've caught a lot of fish off those. Dirty Water, that is one of my go-tos besides Black and Blue and Junebug Red. Tossing each one of these, I'm probably a 7/0 shaky head hook. Big worms, especially here in Florida. It's normally summertime, but summertime here is probably 10 months out of the year. We normally get like a month, maybe a month and a half of decently cold weather, and the water really doesn't have that much time to cool down. So big worms normally work pretty much all year. I didn't go too crazy with the color selection. I was just basically getting some necessities and some sale items. So I picked up 2 Divine Hybrid jigs. I always go 1 dirty, 1 clear. I don't know if I did that backwards or not. But I picked up 1 black and blue and 1 candy craw. So I always go with something natural, something dirty, just to cover all bases, just in case. And I did find a new color over there with the Divine Swim Jig I don't have. Now this is 1/2 ounce, screw lock, 5/0 hook, and this is Bluegill Magic. We're gonna get a little close up on this because this is a nice little color. Look at that color right there. It's like a green pumpkin blue hue skirt, big old hook, kind of white with orange and some blue on top of the head, orange chin, and of course that big old screw lock in there. Make sure that my trailer never comes off. One of the clearance items over there on the sale is bold crawfish, and that is the Cloud9 C6. This does 4 to 8 feet. This is 1/2 ounce. Look at that color. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous craw color. Has that black and gold accents on there, black eyes. Goes from orange all the way up to red and black right there on top of its head. That right there is gonna be a springtime color right there. Ooh. I had to pick up that Curve 55 that goes 5 to 9 feet, smaller profile. That right there is Jungle Rose. It is pretty much the same, except it has orange on the bottom, like orangish red, tapers up to a lighter orange, then it has like this velvet purple on top, nice hue on top. I didn't realize that pretty much all the hard baits I was grabbing over there were springtime colors or even winter colors, oranges, reds. So I picked up that Brown Eye Special. This is the Snatch 70. Great color. Super noisy, a lot of rattles. They chase these things like crazy. I've caught so many fish out the Snatch 70. And it's plain to see why. Color schemes are on point. I was telling you guys earlier about the shaky worms they have over there. They got a whole bunch over there. I picked up a few bags. For the price point, you really can't beat it. I got 7-inch and melon dust. Melon dust. I got watermelon scents. This is in the 7-inch. I've never thrown this color. I'm really curious to know about this color. My all-time favorite color, I've caught my PB twice in 2020 off this color, and that is Green Pumpkin Burst. That color right there is a go-to. And I got another watermelon scents. I got another Green Pumpkin Burst, and another melon dust. So, I mean, if they're cheap, why not buy them up? Stock up. I said it before, I'll say it again. When you're picking up soft plastics, always pick up some for dirty water, some for clear water. You never know what kind of water you're gonna face. Constantly raining, weather changes, you're traveling around to go into different ponds and lakes and on the bank and on the boat. So why not grab multiple options? You never know. So I picked up 2 clouts, one dark melon red, one dark water bug. Forgot the name of it. Dark melon red is kind of the best of both worlds. It's kind of a green pumpkin on one side and watermelon on the other side with a red flake on both sides. So you're getting watermelon red, which is a famous color everywhere in the country. And then you're getting green pumpkin. You can catch fish everywhere. And you throw that little bit of red glitter in there. Yeah, they go crazy. All right, so a little Waterland coupon right here. So if you want to save 15% off Waterland sunglasses, all you have to do is use my discount code 863BASSIN, 863BASSIN. That'll save you 15% on everything over at Waterlands. Now these are, I wasn't expecting them to be this small. This is their new Stroker Cross in 2.4-inch. These things are dinky. These things are dinky. Here's the normal Stroker Craw. There's the new 2.4-inch. That thing is tiny. It's tiny. It's a little baby. Being that small, should work good on the back of a Ned rig, the back of a little ball head finesse jig. Sometimes downsizing, you could throw on a little 1/0 hook, Texas rig, toss that around little bushes and tree limbs and stuff like that. Might get it. Got them in multiple colors over there. I picked them up in dark water bug. Just for me, throwing something really small, I normally go with a darker profile. It gives it a little bigger of a silhouette down there. So I went with the dark water bug, which is basically black on one side with purple and blue fleck on the other. Now I did throw it right here on a little Ned rig, as you can see. Tiny little 1/8 ounce Ned rig. I think that right there, that's gonna do the job. I think so. It's like it's born to stand up. That's gonna be a little micro killer, especially if you're going after some bluegill or crappie or some really lockjawed bass. I got one more thing in the box. Now, if you guys follow me over on Facebook, you'll know I post a lot on the 6 Cents Fishing fan page. And one of the most popular colors that I talk to people about is the Provoke 106. And that is in Table Rock Pro color. So, it's a new color. I picked it up. I'm trying to get a little better at my jerkbait skills this year. So, these are a slow floating, suspending. So that'd be perfect during that month and a half that we get of cold water. Now this has those gorgeous scales going all the way down. It has like a purple bluish hue along the top, white on the sides, almost transparent. 3 sticky sharp hooks. That'll get the job done. So guys, if you guys are interested, like I said, in anything over at 6 Cents Fishing or at Waterland, use my code 863BASSIN10. That'll save you 10% off your total purchase over at 6 Cents Fishing. 863BASSIN will save you 15% over at Waterland Co. Get yourself some baits, get yourself some sunglasses. Save 10%, save 15%, especially with that big sale they got going over at 6centsfishing.com. 60% off, so why not make it 70% off? And every time you guys use my code, take a screenshot of your confirmation email. You guys can block out all your information. I'll post you over on Instagram, over on my story if you'd like. I appreciate all you guys that follow me over there, everyone that uses the code. I appreciate it, guys. And until next time, tight lines.